Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I have another Christmas journal to share with you today. This should be already listed in my Etsy shop by the time I post this video, so all the information for this journal will be listed in the description below. This was such a fun journal to make, a little bit of a different style than the last two. The last two that I made were a little bit more colorful and eccentric. This one definitely is a little bit more toned down, more neutral than the other ones. It also has more of like a grungy sort of vintage vibe. So lots of earth tones and lots of green colors. I was really inspired by this fabric. I believe this fabric is from Joann's. I just really loved the greenery of it, and I wanted to incorporate a lot of greens into the journal. She's about 6 1/4 by 9 inches, and the spine is about 2 inches. There are 4 signatures. I didn't do a whole lot of decorating on the pages, as you'll see. I left most of them blank. There's lots of room for writing and putting your pictures and things. There are obviously lots of like tags and different kinds of ephemera throughout the journal, but I definitely wanted to keep this one a little bit more blank and just allow you to create your own art and your own memory keeping. This is definitely a very hefty journal. There's lots of pages, lots of room to write and create. So I feel like this would be the perfect journal to use for many Christmases for years to come. So the cover is constructed with heavyweight cardstock, and then it was just covered in this fabric. There's no batting or anything, so it is just a hard cover. And the spine is made of that same, I believe I used this in one of my other Christmas journals. It's this like thick pillowcase material. So it is a very flexible spine. And then I attached this really beautiful doily. This is a vintage doily. It was in my collection of things from my family. So this tie closure is just this really beautiful velvet trim. And then I've sewed it on so you can actually just flip open this whole flap here, and then you can store things in the flap. And then I have some things that are just bulldog clipped onto the cover. This is just a really large tag, and I left the back blank so you can add your own journaling or photos, and then a couple little tags in this pocket. This is a vintage doily that I cut off of a big, I think it was like a table runner or something at one time. And then this envelope is a reproduction of an envelope that was sent to my grandmother from my grandfather, dated December 22nd, 1947. So this isn't the actual envelope, and I don't have anything in the envelope, but I love including little bits of ephemera that were from my family, and I have a ton of it, and I have a lot of it scanned into the computer that I can reuse over and over again. I love including it in my journals, so I put this in there, especially because it was dated right before Christmas. And then when you flip it open, just very simple on the inside front cover. I have this library card pocket, and then this is just a printable library card. And then I have a bunch of things clipped onto this page here. And I'll just take them off so you can see. There's a little tuck spot here, and then I've actually cut a little circle in here so you can use this as a frame and put your little pictures back here if you'd like. And then all the things that I have tucked into this pocket here are postcard, and this is an envelope that I made with a old napkin, and I have a tutorial on how I did this. And then this is a reprint of a photo of my great-grandparents. And I just really liked it. I thought it was really cute that they're standing in the snow together, and I like the expression on his face. And these are vintage buttons from my grandmother's collection. If you've watched some of my other flip throughs, you've probably seen me use a lot of things from my grandmother and all of my grandparents. I'm very fortunate to have so much family who has just kept so many things over the years, and I was able to get my hands on them. I feel very lucky, very grateful. And this adorable photo is my mother. I forget what doll she said she's holding in that picture. I just love all the toys and the TV back there and all the tinsel. It's so retro. And this just flips open, and you can do some little secret journaling back here or put some pictures. I love this picture so much. This was just from a vintage recipe book that I found in a thrift shop recently. And I almost debated on keeping this for my own personal December daily journal because I love it so much. This is another little flip open pocket sort of thing. You can put some secret journaling in here. And then in this little belly band, this is some vintage tracing paper. I just thought it was a really cool texture and you could use it in your journaling. It's just an envelope that I tea stained myself, and I put some extra little bits and bobs in here. And again, another reprint of a vintage photo of my dad and his brothers in the 60s. And then on the last page here, this is another belly band, and I just have clipped on a bunch of extra little paper scraps that I had left over from making this journal, so you can use these in your journaling as well. So that is the journal. I am so in love with this. I really hope you like it too. Again, I will have everything listed in the description below where you can get your hands on this and if it's still available. And yeah, if you have any questions about it, please ask in the comments. I'll try and answer them as best as I can. And I hope you have a really beautiful day and hope to see you soon in another video. Bye!